I am Dr. Rebecca Boobenstein. I am not an MD. I have a PhD in theoretical mathematics in non-Euclidean topologies. As you can imagine, it's not the most financially successful field. I've been told often I should get into the film scene, and I rather delight in the movies of horror. Is it? I'm sorry. I'm very nervous on camera right now. Is it okay if I take a drink?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was your home life like growing up?
Well, I lived in a shack in Romania, and we had a dirt floor. It was very charming, really. I had a mother who was dead, and she was buried in the backyard. I was raised by my cousin, who had a hunchback. It was very awkward sometimes in town, but in general, we were very happy, as long as our outhouse was not clogged up.
So, what about your name?
Rebecca?
Your last name.
Boobenstein. So, when my family came here from Romania, some jackass at Ellis Island decided to have some fun. With my ancestors, we were the Boobensteins. Yeah.
So, where do you work now?
I am actually a professor at Transylvania University.
Like, in Romania?
Yes. It is Saturday. I sit here in Ohio, and I work Monday to Friday in Transylvania, Romania. No, Transylvania University is a private college in Lexington, Kentucky, my dear.
Oh.
Right now, I am adjunct faculty, but I am up for tenure in the spring. Publish or perish. And you know what? No one wants to read any of my papers on non-Euclidean topologies.
What's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite movie of the horror would have to be Bride of Frankenstein, because I love the romance. It's so beautiful that this creature has this woman who is like, oh, with the hair, and I think it's just lovely. I also love the Cannibal Holocaust, because I feel like it's a very good look at the indigenous tribes of that area. Before I went into mathematics, and I also went into a master's degree in comparative Yugoslavian literature. I was actually going to study cannibalistic tribes in anthropology, and so I feel like that portrays those people very well, and that it gives a very sympathetic light to them. Also, Eli Roth's Screen Inferno was not bad. It really was not bad.
Do you have any film experience?
Well, yes, I do. My family was taken into custody when I was in Romania, and we were on film, on television. Also, when I came here, I was interviewed for a satanic rites in Mid-America, I believe was the name of the documentary. But I think you can find it on YouTube if you look it up. Oh, do you have another question for me?
Do you have any hobbies?
Well, yes, I like to stitch together what do you call them? The lampshades from goat skin. But I had nothing to do with the goat death. They all die natural deaths. I also like to stack rocks in piles. in front of people's tents. I find it very soothing.
Do you have any kids?
Do you mean like goats?
No, kids, like of the human variety.
Ah, human children. No, I am what you call infertile. So I've had this affliction for like hundreds of years. I mean, like I'm dead inside. And like all my students at the university say, "Oh, Miss Boobenstein, I'm dead inside." But I mean, like I'm literally like dead inside. Like my innards do not work. So no. I've made a few children. Does that count?
So, what do you think you could bring to our show?
I think I have an extreme amount of enthusiasm. I think I'm very energetic. People like me. I have a magnetic personality. Even when I'm not using my powers to draw them to me. See, I have a very magnetic personality if I want to.
Yes.
Ms. Interviewer. But I also just have that thing. I have that X factor. Is that what they call it?
What would you say is your biggest weakness?
I would say young nubile virgins of the male persuasion. But they come into my class all ginger-headed and all not laid and things, and they come and say, "Oh, Dr. Boobenstein, I love your class." And like I just want to say, "I want to suck your blood," but I then say, "No, I want to teach your mind." Does that make sense?
So, is there anything you'd like to say to wrap this up?
I would like to say that my love for the film horror would bring so much joy and murder and mayhem to the people of this town. And I think I am a perfect fit for this job.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Miss Interviewer. You've been very, very kind. Are you a virgin as well?
No.
Oh, darn.